Hello, welcome to video number 72. Today we're going to talk about sectors and arc length. This is Mr. Miller here. A sector is kind of a pie-shaped part of the circle. This orange area right here is a sector of the circle. If you draw two radii of the circle like we have here, like this radius and this radius, the area in between them is the area of a sector. Okay, we're also going to find arc length. We're going to find the length of this red curve right here. Arc length is a part of the circumference of the circle. So we're going to find out how to find these two things. Let's get started. So here we go. We have a part of the circle here. The whole circle is kind of big and we'll go all the way around here. In fact, we have 135 degrees out of a total of 360. So remember, 360 degrees is all the way around. The entire circle, since it has radius 9, would have area pi times 9 squared, or 81 pi. That would be the whole circle. All right, let's find the area of the sector, this part right here. All right, what we do to find this is simply multiply the fraction of the circle we have. If we had half the circle, we multiply by a half. Or a quarter of the circle, we multiply by a quarter. We have 135 out of 360. That's the fraction of the circle we have. And we multiply that by the circle's area. Pi times 9 squared. Okay, so we have 135 over 360 times pi times 9 squared. The fraction of the circle we have times the total area. And if you do this, you get a total of 95.4 centimeters squared. It's an area, so we should have square units here. All right, to find the red arc length, this is the arc length right here. Pretty much the same trick. We multiply the fraction of the circle we have times the total arc length would be 2 pi r. So times 2 pi and then times the radius, which is 9. Okay, so this is the total circumference. That's how much of it we have. If you do this, you get 21.2 centimeters. Arc length is a length, so the units are to the first power. Right, that's kind of all there is to it. So let's just practice really quick here. This is the sector. It's like a pizza slice. So we have just a small portion of the whole circle. The whole circle will go all the way around. Okay, well, we have 75 degrees out of 360. That's how much of the circle we have. Let's multiply it by the circle's area. Pi times 12 squared. And it looks like a mess, but if we just enter this in our calculator, we get 94.2 centimeters squared. We want to know the length of the arc, this piece from A to C right here. Well, it's part of the circumference. It's 75 out of 360ths, or 75 360ths of the circumference. So that's the fraction. We multiply it by the total circumference. 2 times pi times 12. We get 15.7 centimeters. All right, let's take a look at two more. There we go. This one is a quarter of a circle. That's 90 degrees out of 360. So I'll just simplify it here. Since it's a quarter, we'll multiply the total area of the circle by a quarter. It'd be 1/4 times pi times 6 squared. 1/4 of the total area. And that ends up being 28.3 centimeters squared. Okay, let's find the length of this arc. It's a quarter of the circumference. 1/4 times the total circumference. 2 times pi times 6. If you do that, you get 9.4 centimeters. One last one. We have most of the circle here. We have a pretty good chunk. The sector would be this whole kind of Pac-Man shaped thing. Should give it some eyes or something. All right, this whole area is what we're looking for. Almost all of the circle, but there's a big chunk missing. So we'll find the fraction of what we have. We have 290 degrees. That was right here, divided by 360 degrees. Times total area. Pi times 15 squared. And that ends up being 569.4 centimeters squared. And let's find this big arc length. So again, 290 out of 360 times the total circumference. 2 pi times 15. You do it, you get 65.9 centimeters. So this is a method of finding the area of a sector or the length of an arc length. Okay, it's just a fraction of the circle. There you go. Here's two for you to try. Go ahead and use them. And just in case you forgot, remember the area of a circle, I'll write it over here, is pi r squared. That's the total area. And circumference is 2 pi r. I was using those formulas on the previous page. All right, good luck. See you in class.